Yeah, he was just basically, one of these speeches where he pats himself on the back for his accomplishments and so, tells people what a great job he's done. And this time he was patting himself on the back for eliminating discrimination against the transgender community.
Yeah, let's pull this one up there.
And again, this is all true, right? I mean, he's has so many accomplishments throughout.
I think a lot of it is it's like the type on his teleprompter is too small.
Oh, here it was.
As Commander-in-Chief, I was proud to have ended the ban on transgender Americans serving in the United States military. As Commander,
oh my God, just hang it up already.
They're all having a fun time with it. Trudeau, we've got a clip from Trudeau's celebration as well. Like they all got to get in on this. Like this is what they've trained for. It's like their big day. It's like
it seems like the facade is kind of cracking, right?
I don't know, or they're just gonna. I think they're doubling down. I mean, just look at everything we've seen this go round. It's been pretty epic.
For standing up, I will never apologize for standing up for an LGBTQ2 plus kids.
Does that include wizards?
I will never apologize.
Look at those people with masks behind.
Yeah,
them.
what?
Wearing
What
masks.
the hell's going on there?
Well, that's because of the wildfires. Well,
is he in Ottawa?
That's a good question.
Is he south of Ottawa?
Are they red masks for to show solidarity with firefighters, or are they red to show their communism, or
both? Wow.
No.
Otto's wearing like a baby hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to take it off. My bad. It prevented me. Sorry, guys. I'm late, everybody. My son got eliminated from the playoffs tonight. Throw an F in the chat for the EYO Texas Rangers.
F in the chat.
All right. So this means the season's over for him?
Season is over.
All right. We're not going to be late for Liberty anymore.
Just starting on time from now on.
I told everyone to go start tonight as usual. Those two little slackers up there want to
slackers. I started this right on time.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, cool.
Alex had some technical difficulties, so that's why we were delayed.
Dude, I found out one of my son's coaches works for the FBI.
Oh no.
He wasn't there tonight.
Does he also watch the show?
I know, right? I'm like, I told him, I was like, your coach has a file on me, and my son's like, what?
So it's like a candidate for our Fed level Patreon,
right?
Invite him on the show.
Yeah,
well, it's got to be awkward for your kid who's not allowed to talk to him now.
Yeah, I know. He knows strict rules. So,
what does he look like?
He wasn't in the video that Brian posted. I know that. How funny would that been if that's like a kid's
oh wow.
Yeah, now he's spying on you.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't do my usual spamming of all the Facebook groups, so
no, it's fine.
Viewership is light. But everyone, go over to our YouTube. If you guys are listening right now, watch us live, or don't even watch us live. Just watch some of our videos from our past shows, and that way you'll try to get our. Are we? We're not demonetized on YouTube, are we?
I mean, we might as well
ever monetized.
Yeah, I think you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to get money these days.
No, it's views. It's like 4,000 hours or something. I was like, we should have that by now. I mean, we're up.
You have to have 1,000 subscribers, which we do.
Why don't we just I'll tell you what. Let's do a little fundraiser so we could buy some bots to get our numbers.
I want some super chats. Yeah, I want to do some super chats.
But we could take that money and we could hire like people in Southeast Asia or whatnot to just watch all our videos 24/7.
We pay them like 15 cents a watch or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. They just have like whole farms of these people.
That's what Derek did to like troll my website that I made. I made this website. It was called libertypodcastranker.com. It was a very simple idea where I list like every libertarian podcast, and people can log on and they can upvote their podcast, kind of like Reddit.
So somebody rigged it.
So yeah, Derek paid like a bunch of Indian guys like 5 cents a click to like register new accounts on the site and upvote their podcast.
Who did this?
Derek,
My
you were
guy
on their
Derek.
show once.
Burning
yeah,
Boots.
you were on their show,
Burning
and
Boots.
he was the one that came
Very
talking
failed
about,
podcast.
the nudes. The what is
he was talking about Harriet Tubman's nudes, and you got
Harriet
really
Tubman's
upset.
I don't think he's really the kind of, maybe co-host or guest that's really appropriate for the show. I don't know.
I think that he's overqualified to be on the show at that point.
That's it. Yeah, he's overqualified.
Oh man, I miss that guy. I need to reach out to him.
we need to have one.
All right. Well, yeah. Go on YouTube. Watch our old shit. I add a nice little banner each time. I put a little description there.
I know. I was just checking it out. I loved it.
There's a podcast playlist that just has all the You can listen to every podcast that's
now,
on
if
there.
you play it at 2 times playback speed, does that count like as an hour or half an hour?
No, see, I heard so the reason I heard some guy was talking about it, about being monetized on YouTube, and he said, because at first he was telling everyone, oh, just set it in your background, just play it on a loop. And then he found out through the grapevine, like that Facebook already knows that you're scamming them, and it doesn't count that.
Yeah, it's not rocket science.
They're looking through your camera, and if you're not actually staring at it, then it doesn't count.
That's a great point.
It's reading your eye, it's scanning your eyes to make sure it's you and not like your dog or something.
Yeah, exactly. And it's carefully reading your expressions to see what you agree with, see what you laugh at, see,
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know what this means. So
What's
the inside Maryland politics. So I'm doing my spamming right now for all of you listeners. And if you're watching, you see my eyes shifting down. It's because I'm sharing this into a bunch of groups. And so the inside Maryland politics group changed their logo to a male and female only logo.
Why's that?
I don't know. I guess they are. I guess they are TERFs. I guess I don't know.
There's
It's been very.
I've been following that page, and there's that insane councilwoman in Montgomery County, and those outside the Maryland area. Yes. Montgomery County is basically, it should just be fucking DC extended.
It's all deep state. That's the only people who live there who work for the deep state. That's it.
And so her name is Christine Mink, and I think her husband writes for the Baltimore Ravens. But she is the most woke activist councilwoman. But they're trying to introduce, all this pride curriculum and gender identity and all this into the to school board and in the public schools. Well, the Muslim community is basically calling a jihad against the school board. And there's been some epic protest, and they're just going because they can't, and apparently they can't opt out of these lessons. And they're like, this violates our, religion. And this fucking crazy councilwoman compared these concerned the Muslim community about what their kids are being exposed to in schools. And she compared them to white supremacists, to MAGA white supremacists.
So they were not happy about that.
Well, let's face it. Of course, what's the libertarian solution?
Get your kids out of the damn
these
school.
Camps down, right?
Point to the sign.
Just close it all down.
I thought
of course people are going to fight over what you like. We have to force an agenda on everybody. Now let's fight over what that agenda is going to be.
I think that the solution is to have fair trials and then hang them.
Yes.
Right, Alex?
Exactly.
Justice would.
But we're saving that for the after hours.
Okay, all right. My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
For the Fed level Patreon, we'll be discussing vigilante justice options.
Vigilante justice.
Yeah. But you know what we do need to talk about is the passing of our dear patriarch of liberty, Ted Kaczynski.
It's like Ted and then Ron Paul. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's the greatest ever.
I mean, look, the guy had some great points about the establishment, the educational establishment, leftism, the dangers of technological growth.
Right.
He did like murder some innocent people, which is not very cool.
And he did it through the U.S. mail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
There's your problem. Okay, that shows you what kind of person you're working with right there.
It's like
Like, if
Lysander
the U-
Spooner would never have put up with that shit.
Well, it would have, that anthrax would have got there sooner and for less money.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now wait a minute.
Hilarious.
Wait, he didn't mail anthrax, did he?
No.
he
He
mailing?
bombed. He was the bomber. The Unabomber.
Oh, he was bombing.
Unabomber, dude.
Right. All right.
I don't know.
The
much-
anthrax
I
guy
never
was
read
some
it.
like some scientist, right?
MK Ultra.
Right, not the Fort
yeah.
Detrick
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about that terrorist attack on Route 95? That's pretty serious.
Yeah, Baz,
Terrorist attack.
how's that
Was
affecting you up there?
Well, I try to avoid that area, defensively anyway. But for those that have to go through there, the whole region's screwed. I mean, it's already, you can barely get through those roads during rush hour. And now, like, all of 95 is shut down in both directions.
Mm.
Was it an accident? Like,
So what was it?
somehow there's no
tanker?
answers.
A tanker caught on fire, right?
Caught on fire. Yeah, just like, I don't know. The facts are mysteriously all missing. you
Really?
know?
Yeah, you don't see like I
Always.
saw. You see the photos of the collapse basically because it's all over. It's suspended. Well, not suspended, but it's above ground, and the exit ramp was going underneath the highway, and so it affected all 8 lanes because the structure is compromised on the other 4 lanes in the southbound direction or northbound, and the whole
I think
northbound
south
collapsed.
and then
Yeah.
northbound is compromised. Something like that.
But how did this truck, did it just stall out and catch on fire? Like, you don't see any pictures. Have you seen any pictures
Somebody
of
stole.
this?
I heard somebody
seen
say the
videos of
truck had been stolen or something.
There's
Is that
video.
possible?
I've seen videos of these people approaching
Mm-hmm.
the point on the bridge, and there's just like billowing flames, just like billowing over the top of it. So something was clearly like on fire. It wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't thermite on the bridge. Okay,
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
it
but
wasn't a hologram.
It's like where's George Bush and Dick Cheney?
It was jet fuel, and it
Yeah.
melted those steel beams so fast.
Well, I mean, yeah, some people are like, oh, well, jet fuel does melt steel, and it's like, yeah, well, no,
I don't
jet
think it
fuel
was
burns
jet
at a
fuel.
lower temperature than gasoline. So who knows? Because they didn't even say was it gasoline? Was it
See,
an
but all the
18-wheeler tanker
headlines
truck?
I'm reading, like, I don't see. I mean, if you guys see anything about the investigation, like, it's all about how much it's going to cost to fix it. What's the impact going to be? Right? Like, fiery truck crash. NBC's calling it. Right? How do they know it's a crash?
They don't even say what company is involved. I mean, usually they put that information.
And they're
Yeah.
all ready to receive disaster relief funds.
Oh, you know it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't they just pass like a spending bill which like $5 billion went to infrastructure or something ridiculous like that? I mean, yeah, I know clearly the funds take, they got to go through the whole process of skimming off the top, all that before they actually start doing work. Like
There's
the
going
bridge
to be a
around my
disaster
fucking house.
declaration.
Oh yeah.
Political grandstanding, like the governor's in on it.
Seems like poor city
160,000
planning.
vehicles a day. Carries 200 billion in goods.
Oof.
See, but it's almost like, oh, investigation. What do you mean? You mean like who blew up the Nord Stream pipeline? Like,
Right.
we'll never know. Like, we don't know.
Probably the Russians. It was the Russians.
I
Come
mean,
on, guys.
At this
Shouldn't
point,
they be asking, like, is this some kind of eco-terrorism? Is this
Mhm.
is it blowback from messing around abroad?
Honestly, I'm surprised
Is
something
it
like this
payback for
hasn't.
blowing up the dam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised something like this hasn't happened before, really, right? I mean, I think some people are going to be getting some good ideas, like all you got to do is blow up like one part of a bridge in like the
But, I mean,
in the
let's face
busiest
it.
like belt loops in the world, and like they're fucked. Like imagine 695.
Yeah.
Or 295 or 395, any of the
Yeah.
95s, really.
These things are sitting. They're all
Yeah.
sitting ducks. And and now that NATO is established, it's completely fine to attack civilian targets like pipelines and dams, and basically taking out power plants and
Yeah,
whole
they took
towns
down
with
that-
their floods.
Was that a goddamn?
Who would be surprised if these tactics end up being used in this country? Right?
Goddamn right.
No, seriously. I mean, what other questionable things have happened?
Donald Trump was indicted, right? Didn't that happen too?
Oh, for war crimes?
No.
No.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on. You think they would
For
actually
documents? He got indicted for documents. Whatever. He had some
storing the
documents.
docs. He wasn't storing the docs correctly, apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
Even
I don't. He failed to declassify them on the way to the car.
Who the fuck knows?
Basically, as he left the White House with them, he could have said, "I declare thee declassified."
Right, like the British are fucking arresting gray zone reporters, and who cares? Who the fuck cares? Like, it's no one cares. Julian Assange is rotting in a cage for no reason for 10 years over this bullshit.
Well, let's normalize indicting politicians, even if it's for bullshit reasons, right? Do it right back at them. You know, like let's use the courts to settle the politics. Why not?
Because the courts will fuck us all over. That's why. But we're already fucked, so what does it matter?
So,
we're all fucked. Let's just keep this train on these tracks. Speed it up.
Sometimes it's fun to change it up, you know.
I mean, the timing of this indictment just happens to coincide with the fact that, you know, all this shit about the Biden crime family is all coming out, and Hunter's laptop is being exposed, and all the quid pro quo with Ukraine, and that energy company Burisma is all about it. And then all of a sudden, let's just indict my political opponent. I mean,
yeah, that maybe you won't talk about the Ukrainian bioweapons labs if we indict Trump. You know,
right.
Like we.
And then the mainstream media just completely shifts, and you know, all they verbatim, all the stations, all the mainstream media, the exact same script. Here and their bias is clearly out there in the open. So it's just a distraction. All the while, you don't hear anything about the dam in Ukraine, barely anything about that.
Of course they told you who did it immediately.
Oh, it was clearly Russia.
Russia bombed their own dam and cut off water to their own power plant.
Yep, makes sense.
And
to their naval,
to the
to the naval base that they have there in Crimea. Yeah, that makes sense.
And the fact that Ukraine had the Ukrainian army had previously been testing the dam with their missiles to find out like how strong it would be, in a possible exercise to blow that up previously. But I'm sure that's just a total coincidence.
You know,
total coincidence.
But I mean, that's a pretty savage. I mean, that's a war crime. Attacking civilian infrastructure like that is, I mean, even by their own rules of, you know, civilized warfare. I mean, that could get really ugly if that kind of stuff escalates.
Not to mention, I mean, it's all farmland. It's going to flood. I forget how many acres they were saying and how many millions lost in
acres of farmland.
Crops. We're talking, yeah, because I mean that.
So if you were saying like Bill Gates and happened to have recently purchased up all the available farmland in the United States, you might be doing a little better now.
Yeah, that, and I mean they're a big exporter of wheat. I think. I mean they're considered the bread. Yeah, now we're looking at possible global food instability and, you know, exports of food.
Don't worry, the cricket farms are coming online.
Yeah,
Alex, that's just because of gas stoves. That's all. Gas stoves is what caused that. Just like that big fog over the East Coast, you know.
Yeah, the climate change, the fires. Yeah.
Did you guys get the heavy smoke in Baltimore?
Yeah, it was okay. It was not that heavy. The third day it happened, it was like the air quality was like in like the 200 range, and so
ours was really bad up here. I mean, it was like apocalyptic. It was really weird.
It was, but see, that's the whole reason why I'm late today is because my son's baseball game was supposed to be his playoff game was supposed to be during like it was a light haze here in Baltimore, just a light haze. And they were like, nope, can't do that. And everyone's like wearing masks and covering their face and acting like
they
what
just
that was
wait for
but
another
that was
excuse
like
to get their masks back on.
that was on Thursday though, right?
That was Wednesday because they had practiced the night before. They had
one day was actually like pretty bad. One day was actually like I was outside.
I think that was Wednesday when it was kind of bad.
I mean,
and
I thought like for me it was bad. I have allergies though. Like I was breaking down boxes and I'm in good shape and like all of a sudden like I was just like
I'm in
hacking up a
awful
lung.
shape and I work outside and I could not feel one bit difference. So
Yeah, maybe it was
take
my
that.
allergies then. I have like a dust allergy, so
I think a lot of people were like they watched too much of the news and so they had it in their brain. They're like, oh,
Yeah, psychological.
like yeah, it's all psychological.
No, that's not me. I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see your phone, the phone, those reports come in, they're saying they're recommending everyone wear a mask and shit. Yeah, it was bad. And
well, I knew that was bullshit. And then I was like, I'll be fine. I'll go outside and break down all these cardboard boxes. And then I got like, winded.
It just freaked me out, like just because it looked wrong,
It
like,
did look
just-
weird.
yeah. If you were in New York and it's like,
Yeah,
you're up in a high rise and you look at your windows and it's like orange, like
it's like you're seeing like
I'm
the
not going
tower.
out that.
It's like it's like the scene from Ghostbusters where like all the ghosts are coming out of the top and it's like that music's playing and it's like no
or Blade Runner.
Dude, speaking of Ghostbusters, when I was at jury duty, I brought my Kindle with me so I could read, but they always put up a big, they have like screens up and they put on some like stupid movie for like the masses, right?
Won't being a reader get you disqualified from the jury?
Well, that was the idea.
You can read.
So the movie they chose to put up was not new anymore, but like that newer Ghostbuster where it's like all female.
I heard that was a big hit.
It was a what?
Was it a big hit?
I don't know, but I kept glancing up at it and it was like, to be fair, I didn't watch the whole thing, but it looked like the dumbest fucking thing. Like the dialogue looked stupid as hell. It was like Otto is constantly complaining about this, but he's right though. Like every male character was made to be like some like
An
complete
idiot.
dumbass. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's
like every male character in the movie.
Can I get that like written down like Phil was right?
Phil was right. Put $1 in the Phil tip jar.
But no. So like the whole point of that movie was Kevin Feige, the director from it, said he wanted to do a Bridesmaids 2. Remember the movie Bridesmaids?
Yeah.
He wanted to do Bridesmaids, but no studio would greenlight it. So he got the property for Ghostbusters and just said, "Fuck this! I'm just going to make this into a Bridesmaids 2." That's what he said.
I heard Bridesmaids was actually good though. This was like
Bridesmaids had some funny moments in it. I liked it.
It was like literally. I mean, to be fair,
You know,
I
do
wasn't watching the whole thing, but it was like every joke I saw was just like complete miss. Like the plot made no sense. Like I was like,
nope. Oh, it was terrible. But whatever. But I do like the fact you just said I was right, so I appreciate it.
Well, hey, every squirrel, even a blind squirrel, finds a nut, right?
Every rose has a thorn. I know.
Every rose has.
Every rose has a thorn.
Is that a North Face hat there, Otto?
No, it's a
hot tuna.
Hot tuna. Yeah, see that? Yeah, hot tuna.
Fishing club.
So with podcasts I listen to, one of their friends they make fun of and they say that he looks like a tuna fish. Like so, they superimposed his head on a tuna, and then they sold a bunch of merch, like fishing merch, it's based on it. So it was cool.
What's the podcast?
The Chad Duke Show. Their friend
See,
Ted.
this is what we need. We need more like inside joke merch.
I know. Well, that's why do you think I added our beloved Auto Blow to our logo?
I think we need a Meet Joe shirt.
Oh, Meet Joe.
Yeah, we need like a good like
Joe.
Meet Joe.
Like a G.I. Joe.
We'll have what if it's like the Pink Floyd album cover where it's like the guy on fire and the other guy, but it's like Meet Joe and then like this like obvious like AI version of Joe and they're like shaking hands.
Yeah, or we could have sell two different types of shirts. Like we'll sell a CGI Joe shirt and then a Meet Joe shirt and see which one does better.
Oh yeah. And they'll just both have the same. They'll have the same picture. It'll just say like CGI Joe, and the other one will say Meet Joe.
No one will have
Come on.
any idea what that means ever.
Come on, Jack.
That's the thing. It's for people that watch the show.
We'll have him with the chain around Corn Pop's neck.
I don't know if Chuck will list that on his site though,
I probably
because it's so inside joke.
I got hairy legs.
Might have to open up our own little shop.
Oh, having little kids rubbing his hairy legs.
Did we
Black
play
kids
the?
rubbing his legs?
Do we play the clip of his latest being lost on stage? That was.
Oh man!
I mean, but Transgester was at the gaff. That was at the Pride.
Damn it! That's what I
festival.
meant to do. Hold on.
Yeah, but there was that other video.
You can't do transgender. James already did
Where
it.
he was lost on stage, which is
Yeah,
Oh,
and
he
kind of
did do
elder
it.
abuse. You know, like
James. Thank you. I
the one
didn't
where
notice.
he-
I didn't.
he goes straight for the baby. Like he went straight, like right
lost
after it, and
on
he was just
stage. Here we go.
lost again. Like this
Dude,
is
it's
a
so bad.
well, it seems like whenever basically when he loses his programming, it defaults to his like base like operating system, which is go for the kids. You know, like
pedo
like
Pete.
when the rest of his navigational system is on the fritz, he just reverts to like reach for the kid.
So this was at some military base. I don't know where. I think it says it there. Supporting.
Like,
Yeah.
notice how she's like trying to get away from him. Does she get any closer to that girl in front?
There's a
What
Trying to
is
get
this
to that
soldier
baby.
at the
He's trying to get to that baby.
Right.
Is
like,
that
let
like
me have-
take your baby to war day? What the hell was that?
Now look
Hold
at
on.
What
look
the
at.
hell?
Now is that Meat Joe or CGI Joe? Look, pause
Meat
it right
Joe.
there. Look at his
He looks like
ear.
he's wearing a mask.
Look at his ear. I'm telling you, this is Mass Joe.
Oh yeah.
Watch him turn. Look how fucking
There may
weird
be
his
a
face
third.
is.
There may be a third option. There's Meat Joe, which I think is basically just senile flesh.
Mhm.
CGI Joe, which had a lot of bugs, and they had the programmers, or it's a little buggy. I'm thinking animatronics. They went to Disney and they
Mm.
said,
It's the Hall of
Oh,
Presidents
yeah.
version.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like from Chuck E. Cheese. It's
Right.
"Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
you
those
had
like
Chuck E.
those like
Cheese in the
rides with
80s.
this like animated characters."
I'm sure that
Boom.
technology has come a long way. since
It's
Chuck E. Cheese.
animatronic Joe.
And I mean, look at
Animatron
that.
Joe.
That side view does not look like him.
Right? And now watch
You
when
know?
he turns. Like, look how weird his face looks and how fat his ear is.
Oh, good.
Look how pale it is. It's like so
Yeah.
gross.
And he's
Oh
just
man,
the way his gait.
dude,
and
I
his
bet you he
walking-
dies in office.
But let's take
That's like
let's
zombie
take
Joe.
another
He's not
look at
already
that
dead.
crowd. Let's take another look at the crowd that's there, because that's kind of an interesting scene. Like
There's a baby. There's
Did we-
a
there's
What about the
people
video
in
of him
lady that looks like
uniform.
Michelle
What the heck
Obama.
is this?
What about
Fort
the video of him
Liberty,
falling?
North Carolina, supporting our military community. So this was a rally at a military base, and it's like there's a bunch of women and mothers and men, and they got all the people that had to sit behind the stage here. Some are in uniform. Wow, yeah. What an odd assembly of individuals. Wonder what he's signing to. Probably some.
But I don't see any wizards. I don't see any two-spirit folk.
No, it's not.
Looks
It's
a little
it
bigoted.
looks wet. Yeah, it looks a little underrepresented here.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
really diverse.
I figure it's Pride Month. They'd sprinkle in like a token, some
But what's seriously
some
that?
individuals.
Does
in
anybody else
uniform.
find that like baby with a mother in uniform to be just kind of gross imagery? Like,
I do.
I mean, at least put the baby in camouflage
you
too.
mean
Now that could
birthing
be really
person?
cute, right? Like,
Yeah,
what if you
birthing
put the
person, thank
baby?
you.
If the baby
Bigot.
had like a little matching
I
uniform,
find your bigoted talk disgusting. Okay.
It's birthing.
It's almost
person,
like he-
sir. It's
so
Pride
it
Month.
looked
How
like-
dare you?
It looks like he might have signed something earlier because there's a little desk there and the podium. So you
Oh,
think
yeah,
did
they
he
always
get
give him a little
confused?
desk.
Right to sign.
He's like, wait,
whatever.
I already signed it. I
Oh, I
forgot.
already- I was just going over to, completely. And basically the Secret Service had to like meet Joe. Like,
Dude, I can't. There's no way he makes it another 4 years, dude.
he's not making it probably.
I mean, people,
honestly
people with
think
dementia don't last that long, man.
So do you think do you think that's a CIA agent in a mask? I don't know. I think there's a
possibly.
mask, Joe.
I think this is the best that
There's
the
so
Disney
many
workshop
glitches.
of could come up with on short notice.
I mean, there's just something off. Everything is just off with this. And it's been like this for a long time. And it's just like, at what point do people see like there's a like that's not him. Like, this
It's not him.
This is not him. Trust the
Well,
plan. July
him, bro.
4th, Trump will be reinstated. No.
It's like
Dianne Feinstein, is she still out there as well?
God.
So, did you see her recently?
Oh,
She
terrible.
recently made the news getting out of a car.
Yeah, her and what's his dumb fucking face? Frankenstein in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Fetterman.
Yeah, Fetterman standing there looking like a high school gym teacher who got caught molesting a girl in the bathroom. You know, as at the podium. Do you see that picture of him?
Yeah.
No, that sounds.
There's
classic.
another video where they showed him live in the Senate, and
He's just
his
in a hoodie
staffers
and
holding.
sweatpants.
Yeah, but there's a recent video of staffers holding an iPad with his script, with talking points, and they panned away the camera because they're like, we can't show that.
Oh yeah, they changed it so hard. Dianne Feinstein's coming out of her hearse. Oh god, I love the internet.
Oh my god.
And there's music too, but I don't. It might violate our copyright flags.
Ah, whatever.
Just
And
give us a
there's
little
Chuck
taste of
Schumer
the
there to
music.
greet
though,
her.
'cause it's-
Give you a little what?
Give us a little taste of the music that's with it.
You can't hear it?
No, it was.
Can you crank
You
it up?
couldn't hear that? That's weird. All right, let me try it again. You hear it now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like
there's Chuck
it's like
Schumer
House
greeting
of Horrors or something like Simpsons.
Oh my gosh. That's great. That's
I just don't understand, man. Just like go retire, dude.
Dianne Frankenstein.
That was a really well done video. I posted a video of another Joe Biden appearance, which I thought was kind of funny. The authenticity is in question, so I'll let you decide.
Which one is that?
So whether
And just put it in the
Oh,
chat.
the fuck Joe Biden?
Yeah.
All right.
so you're saying this could be a deep fake?
We can make meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. You think you
Is this real?
many things.
I don't know. It
It's
might
not
be
real.
It could be, right? I think we're past the point of civilization where we will ever know exactly what's real and what's fake when it comes to video.
Speaking of being fake, you should go look at. I just posted a link in there for CIA. The CIA made a post yesterday. Oh,
wow.
boy.
Yes, that was
So bad. It is so cringe. It almost seems like some people in the shit libertarian memeing community made this.
I thought this was fake.
No, it's
Oh,
real.
wow.
this was
I thought this was like a joke, dude.
No,
Dude, there's an elaborate campaign on right
Look at
now
this. This is from
to
the
sort of
CIA's
to
account.
put progressive paint all over the deep state. And this is
It worked.
they fall for this stuff.
CIA's 2023 theme for Pride Month is "Welco Me." That doesn't make sense.
Welcome.
Welco Me.
Welcome.
Why is it like what?
It's supposed to say welcome.
Some of the dumbest shit you've ever seen.
I know, but why would they put the dash in there?
Welco. Yeah, there's a dash in there.
Maybe it's
Welco
an
me.
error.
Oh, because it's an acronym. Wellness,
an-
equity, L. So the Welco, the L
Uh-huh.
is for
It's not.
Yeah,
That's bigoted to them.
LGBTQ+.
It's 2S LGBT.
I feel like they could have done a better job with
community,
this.
openness, and me.
Does
So-
anybody else feel a little let down by the level of propaganda here? I mean, these are the
No.
people that were able to assassinate JFK. They were able to spread crack throughout the inner cities. Okay. They've committed unspeakable horrors around the world. And this is all they come up with for Pride Week?
No, it's different. No. go to my next one, the one above that, Jared, in the chat, which just says Pride. This is some good shit. This is some grade A stuff. The CIA this is just weak sauce for the CIA. The
Pride
what
Month,
happened.
I mean, these are the people
the
that brought
deep
us,
state, the deep
you know,
state had a
like
better
like
one.
The
torture
agency,
programs, right?
The military industrial complex. has a
Abu
better one.
Ghraib.
Pride Month is the occasion for us at the agency to pay tribute to the rich history, community, and mission contributions of the LGBTQI
What does it even mean?
plus officers.
They've got trans torturers. They've got
Jared, play the link. Play the video.
they've got
What?
they've got
Oh, what are
two
you talking
spirit
about?
interrogators.
It just says
They've
Pride.
got
Okay.
This one.
non-binary narrative writers.
James was going to be proud of this one. James will be proud of this one.
Wow, they did a meme. And there's so this is at the Pride Parade in DC. And we have Lockheed Martin with their flag and all their employees here. Wow.
Do you think they were all ordered? They're like, everybody go be as gay as you can. Everybody's ordered to attend.
Yeah.
Just be your gayest.
Oh, now they're on
Whatever
a
that
float
means for
being
you.
pulled by a pickup
Float.
truck.
Look at that float.
Lockheed
bro.
Martin,
DC
one
Pride.
Pride.
Who's that?
Look at that.
Oh, Lockheed Martin.
Yeah.
Oh
At least
my
they had a
God.
float. The CIA didn't even bother with the float. Lockheed Martin got the float.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beyond the full retard. And then all these progressive politicians in Maryland, they're trying to get the FBI headquarters moved to Maryland, to like kind of down where the where Otto's sports ball team plays. I guess there's this abandoned property, and they want to bring the FBI headquarters. And our governor and all these politicians, it's like, yeah, we want to bring the FBI.
Yeah, dude. He wants Washington. They want to redo. They want to tear down FedEx Field and then build on the property next to it a new stadium. This guy, this Democrat, he wants to completely fund the entire Washington Commanders team.
Well, those are good union jobs for
Right.
I don't know. It's probably really important for their kid trafficking operation. I'm guessing, you know, like the VIP suites and stuff, right? The cops are getting in on it too. Did you see that interesting display of flagotry?
Yes, wasn't this in San
Oh
Francisco?
my
Babs?
God.
This was insane. I can't. Yeah.
Oh God! If you guys have to watch this video. And so they're literally hanging up the
Doing a
like,
flag
they're worshiping
ceremony.
the flag. It's literally, and they're saluting it. Oh my God!
She looks a little non-binary.
Ooh, wow.
San
And
Francisco-
like,
all
who's
their-
our most butch cop? Okay, zoom in on her.
a call for unity,
Oh, look at that! That one's
visibility,
4
and
feet
equality.
tall. Like, definitely gay. They're like,
Why was the
okay,
guy
zoom
holding
in on
his
him
tit?
because he's the gay.
Yeah, dude.
I was
He's
like-
squeezing his nipple. Look at it. He's
Yeah,
squeezing
what
his
is
nipple.
that?
That's what he's doing. He's about to lick it right before they took the picture. You know,
It's like Farmer Fran from The Water Boy pulling his nipple rings as he's scoring a touchdown. What is this? So yeah, so they have the flag up. The pride flag is now waving underneath the American flag, and it's so funny. The autistic libertarians who are like, "You guys are mad about flag code? No, you dipshit. We don't flag code." They're like, "Oh no, these stupid right-wing libertarians, they care about flag code." No, I hate both of those flags. It's bad enough we worship one. Now you're worshiping another.
I
You're
think
like
it's just
pledging allegiance.
perfect to put them
Why?
together and have people with those hats and
Oh,
special
yeah.
gloves on, because it shall not come in contact with mere human flesh. These sacred cloths.
So we'll get it.
To a special. We're even going to walk funny as we carry them, and then we're
God,
going to salute them.
And then we're gonna go tase some black people in the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah. And that, you know what? They're getting a pass. They will get a pass because for right now, if you're not worshiping at the altar of pride, like that's the ultimate sin. You can murder this month. You can murder all the black people you want. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But you have to do it with your little rainbow flag on your arm, which the sheriff's office has a rainbow flag. San Francisco Sheriff's Office, it was in that video, if you guys aren't watching. And it's fine. It's perfectly fine. They'll kneel on some innocent guy's neck until he dies, until he gasps his last breath. But as long as he's got that rainbow patch, it's all okay for the month of June. Now, we do got Juneteenth coming up. That's the new national. That's actually kind of a based holiday. I like
Well,
that better than a lot of the shit.
Yeah,
that
that's
we
a little
celebrate.
better. Did you know that even Azov Battalion is getting in on the gay pride?
Oh, no.
I kid you not. This is
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh no.
yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. I
Jeez.
just posted the link if you want to.
Oh,
Check this
I'm
out. It's
I
true.
see the
Oh,
link.
wow.
Let's
Oh
play
my
this.
God.
I gotta watch
All right,
this.
hold on.
I love we're getting so active in putting in links and stuff. I love
Yeah.
this.
Wow. Oh,
Guys, that's why I said you need to go to
fabulous.
YouTube. Oh my god.
Now, is this a dude or a woman?
Well, that's a woman. I don't even know. I'm not a biologist, but
I
I
see the black
am.
sun
And
patch.
that's the ASUB badge
Yep.
right there, right?
That's the sun thing.
Yeah, the
Look at
black
the neck
sun,
tattoo,
which is
too.
The black sun.
I think it shows your like allegiance to Stefan Bandera, the basically the Nazi collaborators. And
Oh no, but that's Putin's. So this NAFO
is that
loser
a fake?
posts them.
Maybe that's a fake, right? It does kind of look a little AI-ish. Do you think?
It does.
Or is
Yeah,
that
it's
just
no.
because it's a
That's a
dude trying to
TikTok
look like a
filter.
girl?
yeah,
That's
it's
a
definitely a
TikTok
TikTok filter. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a filter, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
sure.
god, it's so funny. It'd be big if true.
I mean, it'd be pretty easy to just paste
Big it
that
if
page
true.
onto
Yeah,
somebody
big if
else's
true.
TikTok, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know what's
Nothing's
going on
real
lately.
anymore.
Right. I feel like we're living in this fucking hologram simulation of bullshit. This Pride Month thing is so ridiculous. And now there's like every day I see an article saying, well, the Texas Rangers are the only team in baseball who hasn't hosted a Pride night. We need to do
Really?
something about this.
Oh, God.
Oh my
The one,
fucking
the
like-
Toronto Blue Jays got rid of that one pitcher.
yeah, but he was kind of a Karen himself. He's the one who complained. All right, so he posted a video of his pregnant wife was on an airplane with her two little like toddlers who had
Mhm.
brought their own popcorn on, but like they dumped it all over the floor, and the stewardess made the pregnant woman clean everything up before she got off the plane, and she was pregnant. She had to get down her hands.
When you say made her do it, what do you mean?
They said you
by
have
that?
to clean. So apparently, what I told is you have to clean that up. You're not allowed. You can't leave we're not letting you off until you clean it up. That's what I was told.
They kept her on the plane after everyone else left.
Well, they
I
said
mean,
you
that's
can't
kind of
leave.
fucked up.
It is fucked up, right? But
Something doesn't quite sound right.
but I don't- I wanna
sounds
know-
like maybe they told or asked her to do it and she
Right.
complied.
Yeah,
Exactly,
That sounds like what
exactly.
happened.
that
They're not
sounds
gonna
like
fucking
he posted a video or a screenshot or some type of picture on his personal Instagram saying like, I'm so upset that you guys made my pregnant wife clean up this mess, and I demand all. I don't know. He's pretty Karenish, so I was like, okay, that seems a little messed
Well,
up.
what kind of a
It's-
man lets his family and a pregnant wife fly without him being there?
Well, he's a baseball player, so
So you're gonna let your wife brave the TSA with your little girls and stuff like unchaperoned?
I don't know. That's a topic for another day, I guess. But yeah,
I mean,
he
isn't
also got
rich enough? I mean, how much is his contract? Can't they fly private?
probably not that much considering all things considering. But I don't know. Whatever. I didn't mean to step
Yeah,
on
it's
another
getting
subject. I'm not too familiar.
You triggered James there.
Yeah, sports ball is
He's
going
coming into
full-
White Knight. This baseball player's
I know.
pregnant wife.
James is. We didn't know James is deep down a Blue Jays fan.
Right. Yeah, but sports ball is gone. So that's they're upset about that the Rangers have yet to have a Pride night.
Yeah, the Rangers won't have a
Wow.
Pride night.
Wow,
Yeah.
bigots.
Yeah.
They could. I mean, I
how
could just see
inter-
the Bud Light flowing. You know, like just
Yeah, Bud Light's
like
no longer
some
the
kind of a like rainbow Lockheed Martin flyover, right? Where like people stand up and give like a Nazi salute.
right.
Maybe give an award to Azov Battalion. Make it a special
Right.
night for everyone to remember.
I mean, how long till they rewrite history and just say the Nazis were actually like oppressed homosexuals that were,
Well, they did.
killing
I mean,
killing the cis white males off or something like that. you know?
yeah.
Just completely reverse it.
It's like
It was just
the
a
Nazis who
testosterone
invented the
problem,
term
which
cis.
with Pfizer's help is now being addressed.
Well, it was- All
Oh,
right.
God. Sorry, I had a burp. I can't. Fuck. It's like deep down. I didn't want to do that on camera, so I tried muting myself. But oh yeah. So before I go, like I desperately wanted to talk about the. I went to a show the other night, Baltimore Soundstage. One of my favorite bands was playing called Drain. They're a hardcore punk band. But everything they do is like they're from California, so they're like California guys. So pretty much their shows now have devolved into like rager pool parties almost. And it was fucking cool. They played with a band called Drug Church at Soundstage. I did post the link. I wanted you guys to see this video. The people who are, yeah, there's a video I posted of the band Drain. It's in the chat. It's from their Instagram. They posted a video of it. I was right in front, dude. I haven't been to a show this crazy in like a decade.
It was like a municipal waste show with like
zoom in on this. So this is Baltimore Soundstage. I was right in front, all the way to the left. If you can get us all on this. So this is everything. So many beach balls and pool noodles and pulled like the river tubes. People were stage diving with tubes on.
nice.
Non-stop. So I was all the way to the left, but you can barely see me.
Fuck yeah.
I have never been to a show this crazy before.
Did you get on stage?
I got on stage for a second to jump off, but like I got immediately like I couldn't get in my grip on, so like I pretty much just like jumped off the stage. Like I put one foot up and pretty much launched myself back, but I didn't technically stage dive. But I had so many people. I got pushed to the front, and I just got everyone jumping on me. Like that video doesn't do it justice. If you guys
did you get a chance to punch anybody with a mask on?
No, fortunately, I only saw one person with a mask on. It's slowly starting to dissipate. It's slowly starting in the punk scene. There's not a lot of people coming around with masks on anymore. It's slowly dying out, which I
admit
about.
I just do not see the appeal of that kind of entertainment. I'm
It's
like, maybe
so
I'm just
fucking
old or whatever, but that's just
I
think that's what it is.
It's just
I got kicked right in the head from a guy stage dove. Like he did like a backflip into the crowd, and his foot just came straight down on like the sole of his shoe.
So you'd have to be an idiot not to love this kind of entertainment.
I loved it. It was so awesome. It wasn't political. There was no one talking about politics. Like it was just so much fun to just be in it. Like I'm literally just people just jumping every 2 seconds. I'm pushing someone off.
Do you know how many people you were able to crush as you launched from the stage?
No, I didn't crush anyone. I just kind of pushed a few people back because like I couldn't get onto the stage because there's a picture I'll show you guys later on. That at the end, it was at the end of the show where they invited pretty much the whole audience, the whole crowd came on stage at this point for the last
just
song.
like have baseball bats ready. You know,
well,
like
pool noodles. They had pool noodles, and they were hitting.
People were swinging. Like I bet you if you had handed that guy a bat, he would have just started swinging that.
Oh, it was so fun. I haven't had that much fun in a show in so long, and I've been going to a lot of shows recently. I'm not taking.
Well, it's
anything
great to
for
see
granted.
people having a good time.
Yep. And it was a COVID be damned. I only saw like one person wearing a mask, which was cool because the scene's totally filled with nothing but NPCs and leftists, and it was cool. Not one talk about politics the entire time. It was just awesome. And Drug Church, everyone can check out Drug Church. They were great too. They opened up for Drain.
Drug Church.
Yeah, and they're awesome. Like they were so fun. It was just so fun. I can't even stress enough. If they come by, it's the Monster Energy tour. Something I don't know. It's
now, were you there with your pregnant wife? Just kidding.
My pregnant wife. What does that mean?
I'm just calling back to the last joke.
Oh. Very funny. No, I had an extra ticket. No one wanted to come with me.
Oh, what?
Oh, you didn't invite me.
I should have thrown it out to you. You wouldn't have come, but I should have.
Why? I like going to shows. I'll go to like any show.
I should have thrown it out in there. I asked a bunch of people I knew who liked hardcore punk.
When was it?
Saturday night.
I probably could have done that. Yeah.
Damn it! All right, next time I go to a show, I'm inviting you. There's a show at the end of July, and band called Mind Force is coming to Autobar.
I mean, I like metalcore metal more than I like hardcore, but I still get into
Protest the Hero. Protest the Hero is coming to Autobar.
Let's go.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite bands, dude.
I think I know. I remember. That's why I saw this show. I was like, oh shit, they're coming to Autobar.
I didn't realize they were like back on tour.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's near my birthday. I think.
Yeah, let's go, dude. I'm 100% down.
All right, let's
I've actually
go.
seen them at the auto bar before. It was probably the best time I ever saw them.
I'll go. I'll just give me a bunch of freaking natty bows, and I'll just sit at the back bar.
Babes.
At the back bar.
I
No,
was
dude,
gonna
you gotta
see-
get a
I
fun,
was
man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Alex to go, but I saw he was at the beach reading a bunch of dope books.
Yeah, I was chilling on the beach.
Oh, yeah, tell us
yeah.
about that, man.
Yeah, we could get into it the after hours. Nah, I just went down to
All right.
the lady and I. We just went down to Hampton. We just went down to Hampton,
Fuck me,
Virginia.
right?
No, it's no big deal. I mean, it wasn't. We just went down for the weekend, just to get away. Sat on a beach, and that was about it,
Cool.
man. Sat on the beach, caught up with some of our friends that she went to college with, and
I
yeah,
gotcha.
just getting away from the Baltimore area for a little bit for a weekend.
You got to
Yeah.
sometimes.
Oh hell yeah, man! Especially in the summer, Baltimore
Yeah.
fucking sucks in the summer. It gets so muggy.
Mm.
I don't know how was the weather down at the beach?
Dude, it was nice, man. It's like, well, I mean, it's on the Chesapeake Bay, on the water, you know.
Well,
So,
it's been
it was
nice
nice
in
and windy.
Baltimore until like today
Yeah.
because it just hasn't rained in like 3 weeks.
I know. And so finally, the one time my son has this fucking playoff game, it downpours in the middle of and I'm shocked. They wouldn't let him play, and they wouldn't let him play when it was a little hazy out. But yet today there was like on the radar, it said like there was like calling for lightning, and they still had him play, and it was pouring down raining for like a whole 2 innings. And they had him still play. And it's
Struck by lightning.
it's machine pitch. It's not like it's
Machine pitch?
Yeah.
What?
Like
What
a
is-
Terminator?
So they don't do
Robots are
coaches?
taking-
They don't do-
robots are taking over.
Coach pitch was like when they're younger, and the machine
Yeah.
pitch because it's faster. This league, and so my son next year he's going to like kid pitch.
Dude, they didn't have machine pitch when I was, at least not like in games.
Yeah, I didn't even know
They
that.
had they had batting cages, but that's
Dude, so
wild.
what's like? So what? Do kids just lay down bunts to the machine, or does someone field
It's
it?
pretty much just putting the ball in play. You're swinging at the ball, and you just put it in play and let the defense fuck up, and you'll usually get on base. And
Dude, I'd
my
just be
son
laying
got
down
it.
bunts right to the machine all day.
if you hit the machine, yeah, if you hit the machine, it's like you're out or whatever. I don't know. I never played baseball as a
That's
kid, so
wild.
I have no clue what it was like. But my
That's
my
like
son's-
that's a new thing, man. They didn't have that.
Yeah,
when I was
that's
a
like
kid.
complete.
You had t-ball, then you had coach's pitch, and then you had kid pitch.
No, this is
Dude,
in
I quit
between.
after T-ball. I was like, this is boring as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
So that's the guy with the Phillies hat on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James is saying this. Yeah, this whole segment's pretty fucking boring.
James is already at the 53-minute mark. He's like, I'm out.
Yeah,
We're
like
time to look
looking
at
for memes.
time to look at memes.
well, Baz is going to regale us with a story in the after hours that we didn't get to last week. It's always
What's that?
yeah,
Jesse
what was-
Ventura. It's
Oh
not
my
that great of a
God.
story, but it involves Jesse Ventura.
You have some wonderful stories, and we got to talk about your events for Pork Fest too. We got to talk about
Right.
that.
Yeah, we've got a like Pirates Happy Hour coming up.
Yeah, I got people that are interested. I got a whole thing. I got some people I got to put you in contact with who are going to be there, and I told them they got to come to your party.
Send him the invite.
They're fans of the show. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing right after we get done here. I'm so mad I'm not going to be able to be there, but maybe next year we're gonna have some cool times up there.
Yeah, let's start planning for next year.
Hell
Maybe
yeah,
like rent an RV or something.
we got money. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that expensive. Like $500 or
send us-
$600 bucks.
send
or
us some
something.
money.
Yeah, dude, send us money. Sign up for our
Join the
Patreon Fed level. We're still looking for our first Fed level.
Or loan Otto an RV. You know,
Yeah,
that
or
one
if you
that's
have
out
an
by the
RV.
barn, hasn't run in a while, but Otto will fix it up.
Sure, you know me and all my mechanical skills.
Yeah, we'll drive it 8 hours
Yeah,
up the East
I do
Coast
have
on
extra
I-95.
tents. I know you guys. It's not as nice as an RV. I mean, out with the riffraff and tents. I understand, but
I'm just saying it would be kind of badass if we rented an RV with like a few beds in it.
we,
Right. Well,
they have
almost
these
dying.
hubs now. They have hubs at PorkFest where you
Yeah.
can sort of like create these like sort of like zone. We could have like the punk rock libertarian hub, right?
Yeah.
With all of our fans and associated other podcasts, and everybody could have a place. We could do live streaming from there. Have people
Yep.
just stop in. You know, we could have
James,
have some refreshments, etc. available.
Your
Yeah.
setup was so cool. Like it was so awesome last year. Like I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you're listening now and you're going to Porkfest, you got to stop over at the James compound. So we'll probably post the link from the page. What is it?
We'll
2
post the
weeks?
GPS coordinates for you.
I forget what the site number is, but yeah, it's going to be Thursday at Porkfest, happy hour at 6:00, basically for
Sounds
pirates.
Awesome. I was there last year. And I can tell you, like Tom Wood showed up.
If you've
Jacob
ever downloaded
Thornberger showed
illegally,
up.
you should go.
Lynn Ulbrich showed up. It was just like a who's who just came over to James' compound.
Who's who?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was fucking cool. And
That's what I just love Porkfest, because I get to see so many interesting people from, you're exchanging memes all year, and then finally you get to hang out in real life and laugh together,
Yep. And the Libertarian Party Emo Caucus is having a karaoke night there, which I'm totally plugging because I'm one of the founders of the Emo Caucus. Jack Lloyd and Philosopher will be there, and they will be doing a set. Yep, they'll be doing a set of karaoke of emo night. So get there, go to that, tell them I sent you. Should be cool.
Last time my site was across from the Body Positive site.
I remember.
So hopefully,
hopefully what? They're back.
I'm just saying, hopefully they're going to be back, because they were a lot of fun. Although their choice of music was questionable, but they were fine neighbors otherwise.
I remember almost dying from hypothermia in the tent. That the first night was probably one of my favorite memories I'll have of Porkfest. Violently shaking in my tent because I was too high and drunk to get into my sleeping bag, so I just threw it over top of me, and the temperature dipped down to like the low 40s, and I woke up at like 3 in the morning, convulsing, just like uncontrollably.
Were you on a sleeping pad, or you were just on the ground?
I had a blow up mattress.
Okay,
but I was laying on that. But I woke up violently convulsing, and I was literally like a second away from screaming for help, like someone help. Then I managed
40 degrees. I'm probably bringing my mummy bag for that.
Yeah, so I got into my sleeping bag after sobering up a little bit, and I got into the and like just curled up into like a little ball and just calmed myself down.
Well, I like to have a travel trailer, my own water supply, my own shower, my own, like that way, like whatever happens at Rogers, because you know what's going to happen. It's
the water. You're going to cut the water.
Oh,
off.
you set up one of those camping
like,
showers?
We forgot to fill up the tanks. We didn't know, like, whoa, like.
Yeah, we're coming prepared. We're coming prepared next year.
Dude, I just probably wouldn't shower.
No, I showered every morning. I got up at like 6 a.m, 7, and I showered every morning. I cannot go without a shower. So I was like,
but like you go in those bathhouses and you see all the water on the floor, and you're like, okay, is that just like from people's was that from the rain outside, or is that from some overflowing toilet, or like what exactly is on the floor? You don't know. You just have to,
James, did you bring like a camping shower, like one of those things you set up and it's got the little bag?
No, I've got a travel trailer, so it's got a shower inside.
Oh, it's got a shower
inside.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
One of the best memories I have is of James calling up his credit card company, screaming at him because they sent him an email telling him to get the vaccine. And he was like, I don't fucking talk to them. He was on the phone saying, who's promoting this vaccine? I'm sitting under there trying to sober up and just laughing. I'm like, this is so fucking funny.
It was like, I think that just was one straw too many when we were just bombarded with that shit 24/7.
Yeah.
Right. Like everywhere you look, somebody's like trying to jab you. Like I was just it was just one too many. I'm like, not this too.
It went on for like 20 minutes. And I'm just laughing. Like,
I don't know about that.
It was 20 minutes, dude. I'm telling you, I was sitting right outside your camper in my chair, just like going through my phone, just like, this is the best thing ever. Just hearing you yell at bankers for trying to get you to take the vaccine. Oh,
I'm sure they passed that right along to Jamie Dimond, and he took those comments to heart.
It was great. Oh man. Well, I guess that's about does it for tonight. We're gonna take this on over to our After Hours podcast.
Oh yeah, baby.
If you guys are listening right now and you guys aren't signed up for the Patreon, I don't know what you're doing. But if you don't want to sign up for Patreon, just go over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, watch a few videos. There's a ton of videos you can watch.
Just fucking do it, bro.
Right. Let's go. I want to get monetized. I want to have super chats. I want to do this the right way.
Yeah, let's get monetized.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
let's get some of those like Filipino bots on our team somehow. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, if
That
you've
might
got
be
a
a few thousand
Filipino
of our-
bot farm connection, please let us know.
Got it, right?
Fuck the dare.
Does anybody have connections with like the Clinton campaign? Like,
Unfortunately, no. But I do have a connection to our After Hours podcast. If you guys sign up for as little as $3 a month, we'll send you a link. You guys get to listen to it live, or you can listen to it later on. But you also get all of our back catalog of podcasts we've recorded. You get access to all that. So go to patreon.com and check us out. Sign up. Also, if you don't feel like doing that, you can always find other ways to donate to the show over at prlfans.com. Please send us Bitcoin. And also buy our t-shirts over at libertariancountry.com. If you use the code PRL or PRL podcast, you get a 10% discount. If you use the code PRL2 and spend $50 or more, you will get a 20% discount. And until next time, live free
Or die.